so I don't look so formal. Welcome to my vlog. Hey. Ciao, we are in North Wales for Carl's birthday. Whoop for your birthday. Whoop. That was terrible.
I had a frog in my throat and I couldn't whoop.
Whoop. Whoop for your birthday.
Whoop.
Whoop. We're hoping to climb Mount Snowdon, go to the Druid Circle and do the massive zip line over the quarry in the next few days. So we'll see how that goes because the weather's a little bit changeable. We got here early afternoon, got a cheeky little coffee and then came to our Airbnb, which is really relaxing and groovy and calm, which is really nice. And then we're just going to pop to Morrison's, get some supplies because obviously the snack life didn't choose us. And then tomorrow we're going to get going. So that's very exciting. So we're about to make a move, but to try and reduce my blisters, I'm wearing toe socks and I hate it. My feet look like hands. What the hell are these? Ew. Good afternoon. We're currently in Penmaen Moor, which I may have said right, may not have done. Heading to the Druid Circle. It's very windy today, but there's a lovely view of the sea, and it's nice and bright and sunny. It was very, very windy. Very, very windy. I nearly got blown over at one point. And found a dead sheep, like an entire dead carcass. I wanted to take the skull, but Kyle wouldn't let me for, hygiene reasons. Gonna have some lunch. We're watching the many, many rainbows that keep coming because it keeps raining. And then we're gonna head back and get another cheeky coffee and chill for a bit. Very windy Druid Circle. We got on the bus, came back to Bangor where we were looking for a torch for tomorrow, and instead I went into a random shop and got this book for my weekly heathenry, and then we were looking for a coffee shop and we found one and it was called like Miracle Cafe, Taste of Heaven, and I thought, oh, I'm pretty confident if they think their stuff tastes like heaven. And we walk in, we sit down, we're going through the menu, all looks pretty standard, and they get to the last page it's like, it says our spiritual menu. For free we will come and pray to God for you. Just sat there with this book next to me like, I'm in the wrong place. They actually had really good coffee. I don't know what they did to it, but it was very good coffee and cake. We did actually find the torch. So tomorrow we're going to wake up at 3:30, get on a bus at 5, which gets us there for 7:30, and sunrise isn't until 8. So it's going to be dark, but it doesn't have 80-mile-an-hour winds like it did today, so that's a benefit. We're just going to relax and get some food and then sleep. Ready for tomorrow. Next time you see us, it'll be an ungodly hour.
Good morning, it is 5 o'clock, we're about to leave. We're gonna wander over to the bus station, catch a bus, and then hopefully get started on Snowdon. The weather's cleared up, which is really good, so hopefully we'll have a nice day, fingers crossed. Greetings. It is 7:30 in the morning, we've just made it to Penny Pass where we're gonna start. It's raining, it's literally pitch black, there is nothing. So good thing we've got a torch yesterday. The bus was kind of fun because it's so dark and we're on country roads without any lights. It was kind of like taking a bus through the void at certain points. And we had half an hour in, what was it, Cynefin?
Carnethian, yeah.
Cynefin. So we went to see the castle in the dark. I went to see the river in the dark, which was also at low tide. So it was just like a stream. But we are here, we're ready to go. And it's just starting to change colour in the sky. So we're not hoping for a gorgeous sunrise because it's so rainy, but off we go. Huzzah! Just stopped for a snack. We haven't been able to take many pictures or videos because it is raining. And we'd hoped to hide out in one of the old miners' houses, but unfortunately, since I was here 13 years ago, they're now structurally unsound and all cordoned off. So we're currently hiding by a wall, just a random ass wall we found. Thankfully the sun came up pretty quickly when we got going, so we didn't need the torch. It's very atmospheric, lots and lots of cloud, but very wet, so it's annoying because it's really spooky and would be really good for photos, but I can't risk my cameras in like full on rain, so we're in a bit of an ease at the moment, but we're getting there. About to do the final scramble. We've got to climb up the side of a mountain. The fog is clearing. It is absolutely beautiful. I've got my camera out and been like, oh my god, you look stunning, yes!
Yes, lovely nature.
Final scramble. When we get to the top, I'm not sure how much we'll be able to see because as you can see, there's still a lot of low cloud cover, so it may just be spooky. But you know, if the cloud cover could lift conveniently as we get to the top, just put it out there, Mother Nature, little hint, hint, hint. We have just come down by that rock. It is a literal scramble. The other path has fallen in, it looks like. And there is a waterfall, which is very pretty, but we had to climb through it. And now, we are going up there. As you can tell, we are going to have the most beautiful views from the top. It's going to be scenic.
Stunning.
The weather's closed in, the mountains I was just showing you, gone, can't see them.
No, come.
We are now 800 metres up.
Ish.
The summit, as you can see, is there. Apparently it's meant to clear up in the next 15 minutes, so we'll actually get some views. Because right now it's just like climbing into nothing. But we shall see. I'm yet to be convinced. I think I'm being trolled by clouds. They're like, you will make it to the top, but there won't be views. The last two times you failed and there were views this time. We made it. Not quite to the top. We're nearly there. We're just on the last bit. That mountain is an absolute bastard. At least that this mountain anyway. cloud god is around today, is determined to be an asshole. The one time I make it to the top, no views. It's just been climbing in wet rocks and fog, which is very atmospheric, but not great for motivation when everywhere you look there's more fog and rocks. But we're nearly at the top, so check in then. Made it, finally.
This is a very familiar.
We made it to the top. Huzzah! We are currently having a spot of lunch. The summit is there, all those people are up there. We didn't have much time up there, so it was a quick video, quick photo, back down here. Plenty of good doggos in their little raincoats, which is very cute. Kyle's wrap looked like someone had punched it. And then after this,
Well, I wouldn't give
back
her a
down
hot
again.
cup of tea or something.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That'd be banging.
A good stew. Fortunately, everything's shut. So
Mental note: next time, bring a thermos of soup.
with soup. But I've actually made it to the top of this bloody mountain. Finally did it. Third time lucky. Girl, fight me. Actually, don't fight me, mountain, because I nearly died. The cloud cover is slowly going, so we're now just being taunted by the views that we could have had on a glorious day. I'm totally being trolled by a cloud god. I take this as a personal attack, quite frankly. For the first time in hours, we are on a flat bit. My toes are so happy. They've just been going up or down for hours. And it's flat. It's flat!
You're recording? Fab. So after we finished up on Snowdon, on the way down we came across this really quirky traditional Welsh cafe where they had a coal fire, which I didn't even realise they still existed, and some very good doggos. So that was a very nice relief, because at that point we were completely wet through to the skin. So just sitting in front of a fire and air drying. I'm surprised there wasn't like literal steam coming off us. We were that drenched. It was kind of difficult to get nice videos and photos because the conditions did not clear. The weather report absolutely lied to us. Did manage to get a couple of photos, so if they're any good, I will insert them here. If this section is just me talking, then they're all horrendous and this will never see the light of day. It was Kyle's birthday today. Whoop for your birthday! Woo! And we went to Zipworld, which is a disused quarry. Well, part of it's still active, but we were in the disused bit, and they now let you go down it in go-karts, and there's the world's fastest zip wire, which I previously booked because I thought, you know, face your fears. And then I got there and was like, my fears are fine, my fears are fantastic. We weren't allowed to have cameras out while we were there because there's a massive risk of them getting damaged, but we did rent some of the GoPros that they stick to your head. So I will insert the lovely footage that I did get here. I am absolutely being trolled by whatever Welsh weather god there is. Like, look at this gorgeous like darkness, and then you've got the sun on the trees, and then there's like a foggy background and the sea, and it's beautiful. And I don't have my camera today, but yesterday when I had my camera, couldn't see shit. We are on our way to Zipworld.
I would just like to point out zip wires.
Oh shit. Like that here. That's what we're going to be doing later on, allegedly. I'm still not fully convinced that I'm not going to chicken out and go, nah. You know what, I came, I saw, I decided nah. If we do it, there should be some beautiful GoPro footage, because you're sent down horizontally, face first, and they stick a GoPro to your helmet, looking at your face. So they'll be me at 100 miles an hour, like, eh. This is apparently going to be me in a couple of hours.
As you can see, I did do the zip wire. Funny story, so before you go on the big zip wire, there's a training zip wire, and they sort of like release you when you start sliding down it. To my mind, I was just suddenly sent plummeting headfirst into a quarry, and I started screaming. However, apparently what actually happened is we gradually began to gather speed at quite a gentle pace, and I was just going and everyone laughed at me. I entertained everyone apparently, which is nice to know. I've summoned a Kaya. How's it for you, darling?
I'm so tired.
Everything hurts.
I'm taking a nap.
We take all the naps. We take all the naps.
It's been good, it's been fun, it's been active.
We're looking forward to Sunday when we have nothing planned at all for the entire day. We just get to lay in hoodies. I really miss my hoodie.
I miss my hoodie.
I'm at an age where I'm like, you know what I want? It's a tea and a good blanket.
That sounds so good.
It does. It does. It sounds very good. I'm very excited for tea and a good blanket. We're so old. So your birthday escapade has been a hoot?
A right hoot.
A hoot and a
A
half.
right hoot, yes. A goodly hoot.
A goodly hoot. Proved. Goodly hoot.